Hey guys, what is going on? It is Spherical here. We are back with episode number 139 of Hunter x Hunter. 139, man. We're almost at 140. Last time on, we had, what do we have? We had a bit more of Pariston being Pariston. we met Alluka, which was very interesting. Alluka seems like a big, like, bomb to just drop on us with 10 episodes left. Like, it's crazy. Again, Killua is gonna use Alluka's wish to presumably heal Gon. The problem is he has to fulfill 4 requests. Those 4 requests, you know, what are they gonna be? Of course, we know that Miluki made the last wish, and that was to wish for his new computer. I wish I could do that. But yeah, so the wish wasn't like massive, so there shouldn't be anything too crazy. My question is, like, what if somehow somebody like snuck in and made a wish from her that nobody knows about, and the requests are actually going to be like monumental, but Killua doesn't know about it yet? I don't know. It seems kind of impossible considering she was locked behind like 5 security doors. That was insane. I can see why though, because again, if you had somebody sneak in and make a wish, and then all of a sudden, like a respected person in your family goes in to fulfill a request, and they don't know what's gonna happen, like Killua. Another question I thought of, again, the whole 4 requests thing. There's a couple questions that I had. One was, what happens if like what happens if you fulfill one of them and then you deny one of them, and then you fulfill one of them and then you deny 2 of them, and then you deny 3, I guess. Would that count as 4 total, or does it have to be 4 all at once in a row? That's kind of one question that I had. One question that I also have now that I thought of is, what happens if you just leave? Like, what happens if she requests something and you just vanish? She can't really request anything else, can she? I mean, that's kind of the thing we saw with the butler, though, that she was with. She was trying to leave. She was like, oh, I can't, I'm sorry, I'll just leave you. And then she just kept requesting things. So, I don't know, though, because, like, what if you have an ability that allows you to transport really, really quickly, and you just use that to transport the fuck out of there? Like, do you have to be able to hear the request, or can Alluka just make a request once she starts ringing off these requests? Can she just say something, like, from miles and miles away, and will that still work? Some questions, maybe we'll get them all answered, maybe we won't. I'm ready to get into the episode though, so as always, link is at the top of the description. It'll take the video, you can watch the reaction highlight there, and then head back here afterwards for the post-episode discussion. With that out of the way, let's get into the episode. Alright guys, that was episode number 139. Real quick, I'm running on a tight schedule right now, so I'm not going to stay for a super long discussion, but we have all of the rules, well, not all of them, but it seems like we have a lot of rules now for Alluka's ability. We have the 5 rules, and then we have some secret ones that Killua knows, excuse me, knows about. Of course, I was kind of confused at first when Killua brought up the whole, brother Killua thing, on how they're the 2 different people. I was kind of thinking maybe like when she calls him Killua, that's only when she's asking for real requests, and when she's just calling him by brother, it's just for fun. Whatever requests are just nothing, they don't mean anything. But no, what he meant by that is, again, when she always refers to him as brother, she'll ask for things, and then only when her eyes turn black and she turns into that state is when she calls him Killua, which again signifies that it's not really her. So we first learned a bit more about the criteria for people who will die. Again, if it's just 2 people, or if it's just like, the minimum wish, that you refuse, it'll be you and the person you love the most. If it's any more than that, it'll be that plus just people you've spent the most time with, whether you love them or hate them. So for Killua, it'll be gone. No matter what, it'll be gone. And on top of that, or no, sorry, will it be, for the second criteria, it's not the person you love plus the people you spent the most time with, it's just the people you've spent the most time with, right? Or is it both? Maybe, no, it's both, right? Because in that example of Illumi, she had the girl, the butler, or it wasn't even a butler, she got engaged, right? Or something like that. And so that was the person that she most loved in her life instead. Well, regardless, it doesn't matter. Either way, Gon's gonna die. If Killua is unable to, fulfill the wishes. Along with that, the entire Zoldyck family, because, well, let's count the list of people that Killua has spent time with. Gon, the Zoldicks, and maybe Kurapika and Leorio. Now, even though they are his good friends, let's be honest, they haven't been together for very much of this show, right? Kurapika and Leorio have been doing their own things for most of the show. So that's another question, is what if you don't know enough people to meet the criteria of how much people need to die? Or is it just everybody, just in general, that you've spent lots of time with? Like, if I've only ever met one person my entire life, and it was my mother, and Alluka, of course, I had to have met to make the wishes, and I made a massive wish or something, or somebody before me made a massive wish, and I refused the 4 requests, would just me and my mother die? Would nobody else die? Because I don't know anybody else. I've never met anybody else in my entire life, so I couldn't have spent time with them? Or would it just pick at random at that point? That's a question. So the Zoldicks have 5 rules they go by. First up, you have to, I think the first rule, I'm gonna have to go back. I wrote it down wrong, I think. All right, so rule number 1 is more of a guideline saying if you want to make a wish, that's the best time to do it. Rule 2, it will not switch people. Alluka will target one person. The third rule is that if a person dies, it's considered a regular failure, and, well, other people will die. Well, mostly, I guess, just the most loved person. Or if there was a big wish made before, it'll be a lot more. Rule number 4, they have to know her name, which is an interesting one. That means she can't really just go and do it to random people. They have to know her name. Rule number 5, you cannot make 2 wishes in a row. So once you fulfill requests and make your wish, somebody else has to do it afterwards. So for example, right now, in Killua's situation, he cannot make a wish right now. He has to allow somebody else to make a wish, whether it's to revive Gon or to do something else. So that's that. Again, Killua kind of has 2 little secrets. He has one hidden wish, though, rule that is an important legitimate rule. That is that she must be touching the target. Of course, his other little mini rule that he goes by is the whole brother Killua thing. But that's not really a rule. It's just more of a way for him to recognize when she's her and when she's not. But yeah, she has to be touching the target. Excuse me, which is pretty significant. If you can get her to not touch anybody else, then you can pretty easily rein her in. She has to touch people. Somebody has to know her name. There's a couple criteria there that are kind of difficult to meet. If you don't allow, if you don't allow them to happen, they won't happen probably. So, but again, the problem with this ability, the Zoldicks aren't scared of other people dying. They don't care about other people dying. They're scared about their family being wiped out with one mistake, right? I love the wish that the request that Killua made. If we're not out of the range of the mountain by 30 minutes, then kill my mother. But if we are, then just give me a kiss on the cheek. He put his dad in checkmate there with that one. I was really confused at first because I didn't know, I thought he was talking to them at first, but no, that was his wish. And he put a if condition on it. So you can do that. You can make multiple things. If I am not here by 8 p.m., then go do this. If I am here a little bit earlier than 8 p.m., then do this. If I'm here at exactly 8 p.m., do this. If I'm, you can just keep going. But anyways, I'm going to end this off here. Again, that's really all that happened this episode was us learning about that. I like the moment with Hisoka and Illumi. Hisoka's worried about Gon and Killua. Man, I have a cold right now, and it's just starting up. He's learning about, again, Gon and Killua. They're in trouble. Illumi's like, hey, where's the concern for us? I love it. But yeah, I'm going to end this off here. Again, we'll probably do a longer discussion next time to make up for it. But anyways, as always, if you guys want early access and or the full-length versions of these reactions, click that link down in the description. It'll take you to patreon.com/sphericalfilms, and you can check that out there. But with all that out of the way, I do thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys all on tomorrow. Yes, well, I'll talk to you guys all on tomorrow with episode number 140. It hurts every day. Okay, talk to you guys next time. Till then, peace out.